everybody. I'm so happy to talk to you all today in Tough Talks. I got some requests for some really tough talks that some of you have to have with the little tiny people that you love, and some requests for how do I do that? How do I talk about a situation that's complex for adults, that's complex for me, and make it simple enough that my child can somehow grasp it. So today's theme is divorce. I know it's not fun. Nobody likes talking about it. Maybe you've experienced divorce yourself. Maybe you're the divorced person that this tiny little heart is talking to you about. Oh, lots of tension, lots of feelings. So here's the first thing I want to tell you. There's no perfect way to do all these things. There are going to be unpredictable responses from your kiddos, and that's normal. It's not like if you said this in a particularly packaged way, you could prevent big feelings. Big feelings are supposed to be there, but you can help navigate the reality for your little one. So I'm going to demonstrate just one way to do that. I'm going to use a metaphor. Kids are concrete thinkers, which means I don't understand perspective and all these nuanced concepts. That's hard stuff, and your little one doesn't have the life skills to reference it. So instead, I'm going to pretend I'm having a conversation with a child that's somewhere between like 6 and 12. They're asking me why somebody got a divorce, and I'm going to use a metaphor because that's something that they're going to understand on a different topic that we can apply to this situation. No metaphor is going to be perfect because every situation is really unique to itself, but it helps us have a frame. So give yourself permission, as always, to collect these ideas and then to edit the language and to edit the metaphor and to edit the technique so that it sounds like the values of your family. Hey, I heard you had some questions about divorce. Yeah, I heard you wanted to understand why. I would too. Divorce is complicated because it can be as different as people are. Do you know some ways that people are different? Yeah, people are really different in those ways. And divorce can be really different just like each person is different. But here's an example that can help you understand. Well, you like sports. What sport do you want to talk about? Yeah, baseball. What's one of your favorite positions? Okay, a pitcher. Okay, so let's say you got a pitcher on the team. What's the pitcher's job? Okay, all right. Well, let's say you get a pitcher on your team, and on the roster it says this person is the pitcher. It has their name on their jersey, and on the roster it says what they're supposed to do, and everybody calls them the pitcher. Well, turns out, for lots of reasons we don't know why, they can't be the pitcher. Maybe, what are some reasons that somebody who used to think they could be a pitcher couldn't be a pitcher? Right, like they just don't have the skills, they're not good at it. Or maybe they got scared when they got up there that the ball was going to come flying back at them. Yeah, it could be that. Oh yeah, maybe they realized they like basketball better. There's so many different reasons. Lots of reasons a pitcher might not be a good pitcher. Yeah, but it would be really, really odd if we kept calling them the pitcher after they weren't doing the work of a pitcher. That'd be weird. That'd be pretty goofy. Like if somebody was on a basketball team now and not a baseball team, they wouldn't wear their baseball jersey everywhere. And that's kind of what divorce does. There was a name, a title like husband or wife. It just doesn't work anymore. That's not the work that they're doing in relationship to the team. And our families like a team. And our friends who just got a divorce, their families like a team. Well, now the relationship between the husband and the wife, they no longer do those same jobs to each other anymore. They get to keep the jersey that says dad or says mom, but they don't have the jersey that says wife or husband anymore because they're not doing that part of the job. And that'd be really weird if they wore a jersey for the whole team for a job they don't do. So that's why we get a divorce, because it takes off the responsibilities and the role to the team so that we know This person is no longer the picture. That's part of why people get a divorce. Hey guys, thanks for trusting me with your really tough talks and your beautiful little people in your life. You're able to do this. Know that every time you open up a conversation for tough talks, your kiddo may have more questions like, well, do we have a new picture? And was it because they're not good at it? Or did they find a new sport they liked? And it's appropriate for you to decide what will actually help that child. And you're able to discern that, and that's difficult for me to coach you through because every context is different, but you know your context best. One more thing, after you're done having this talk with your kiddos, you're welcome to click on the Learning with Ernie videos. There's one where Ernie, the puppet that I work with, he processes through divorce, and you're welcome to share that video with your kiddo, let them watch it as many times as they want, ask you questions, and it'll just be another tool to reinforce what you're telling your kids. Much love to you all.